In this video lecture, we shall see to transfer a block of data bytes from external RAM to internal RAM. So the logic almost remains same, except that now we are accessing external RAM, right? So let us say that I have an external RAM. Remember, we are transferring data from external RAM to the internal RAM. So in such a case, your external RAM becomes the source and your internal RAM becomes the destination, right? So let me take the external RAM locations as 1000H, 1001H, 1002H, 1003H, and 1004H. Now let me initialize with some data, right? Now this I have to copy to the internal RAM location. Let us say I have to copy to these locations, right? So before transfer, I don't know what is the data. But after I transfer, all this data should be available in these memory locations. The logic of the program here remains same. We have to initialize a pointer to both source as well as destination, right? But the only change is now that I'm accessing external RAM, because I have to hold a 16-bit address, now I will use DPTR as a pointer. So the DPTR holds the address of external RAM. And for internal RAM, you can use either R0 or R1. I'm using R0, right? And if you want to access data from external RAM, so we cannot write a simple move instruction. We have to use the instruction move X, right? So if you are copying from the external RAM, the instruction is move X A comma at the rate of DPTR. And if you are writing to the external RAM, move X, the destination is your external RAM. So these two instructions should be known. The other logic remains same. Initialize the byte size, initialize a pointer to the external RAM, initialize a pointer to the internal RAM, and start copying the data unless the block size becomes 0. Okay. And one more thing to be remembered here is for external RAM, you have to type X colon 0 X 1000H in order to view in the kill software. Okay. So let us write the program for this and check the output. So program C is to transfer block of data from external RAM to internal RAM. Fine. Let's see that. So the first is to initialize the block size, move R2 comma hash 5. Then initialize a pointer to external RAM. So I have considered 1000H. So this is source point. Then initialize a pointer to destination, hash 30H. So this is destination. After this, you have to copy the data. First, you should bring the data from external RAM to accumulator, right? So this is nothing but read a byte. Then this you have to write to the destination. So move at the rate of R0 comma A. Write a byte, right? So after this, you have to continue for the next byte. So increment DPTR and increment R0. And this we shall repeat unless all the count becomes 0. So my repeat will be here. Fine. So let us debug and check the output. Fine. Now this memory should be an external RAM. So what should you type? X colon 0 1000H. So this is how we view the external RAM memory, and here it should be 30H, right? So let me initialize some data here, 1 comma 2 comma 3.5, right? So let us execute this. So R2 is initialized with 5. You can see the DPTR register here. It is initialized with 1000H. R1 is R0 is initialized with 30H. So I'm copying the first byte from the first location where DPTR is pointing, that is 1, to accumulator, right? And this I'm writing onto the destination, right? So as usual, this process is repeated, right? You can see all the bytes have been copied. Thank you.